Welcome back to another reaction video from Level Down Games. Brian here running solo on this one. As you can see, as that countdown finishes up, we are about to move into the Gamescom 2018 opening ceremony. So let's switch here. What just happened?
Please welcome the CEO of the German Game Industry Association, Game, and host of Gamescom, Felix Falk.
That was a weird little thing they did there.
Once there was a vision. A vision of a place where it doesn't matter who you are.
I'm curious what we're going to see here. They were teasing some new reveals of stuff, so...
A place where everybody is happy.
Yahoo!
This is the biggest consumer gaming show in the world, so for us it's extremely important.
I'm glad they're doing this opening ceremony because there wasn't really any big, besides NVIDIA yesterday, there wasn't any big major press conferences this year.
Gamescom. Welcome.
A lot of one-off trailers that will be also putting reactions up as well, so keep an eye out for that. I will say, I'm super tired, so it is 5 a.m. Eastern time here on the East Coast of the United States. I haven't even slept, so I'll be putting it on later. I was actually working on a review that posts today. If you're watching this the day it comes out, August 21st, so.
I honestly don't know how a show can be so big and still manage to function.
It's pouring down rain outside. You got the candles lit. We're doing good here in the studio. We're doing good here in the studio tonight. I do have the mic close to me because everybody in this house is sleeping, so
Are you ready for Gamescom 2018?
I am trying to be a little quiet here. Had to make sure to see how loud I was actually talking. A little closer and talk a little bit quieter.
Is the biggest. If you get out to the streets of Köln, it's all about games. You know, walls, trams, buses, people, taxis. Everybody speaks, breathes, and radiates games, games, games.
Games, 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 baby.
I'm starting to like this place.
Oh, man, I know we're not going to see anything World of Warcraft today, but still, a glimmer of hope. Ooh, a little tease of Diablo there. I know potential Diablo 4 reveal this year. Makes more sense to do it at BlizzCon probably, but it could be here. It could show up here.
Anyone want a hug?
Please welcome the CEO of Supermassive Games.
Okay.
Please
What is going on with this audio?
Please welcome the CEO of the German Game Industry Association, Game, and host of Gamescom.
What is going on?
Felix Falk.
That Supermassive guy thought he was going up there. Did you see him try? Oh my God.
Herzlich willkommen zur Gamescom 2018.
Are they going to have someone do subtitles or no?
Wir haben hier das größte und aufregendste Game-Event der Welt und ich freue mich total drauf. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass einige hier im Saal sich auch schon drauf freuen. Wie sieht's aus?
This is going to be tough then to kind of figure out what they're saying.
Wir erwarten hunderttausende Besucher hier in Köln und Millionen digitale Besucher weltweit. Wir freuen uns in diesem ganz besonderen Jahr. Wir feiern 10 Jahre Gamescom. Da freuen wir uns auf etwas ganz Besonderes. Heute haben wir zum ersten Mal in dieser Eröffnung Weltpremieren, die wir präsentieren. Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass einige Gaming-Fans hier es kaum abwarten können, oder?
Sure.
Games sind natürlich fantastische Unterhaltung, aber Games sind auch Kulturgut, Wirtschaftskraft und Innovationstreiber. Und deswegen freue ich mich, dass wir auch ganz viele politische Ehrengäste heute hier haben.
Ich kann gar nicht alle nennen, so viele sind es. Will aber kurz translated at all, kind of like how the Tokyo Game Show has English translators translating live. Gamescom apparently is not doing that.
Der Kulturminister von unserem diesjährigen Partnerland Spanien, José Guirao. Und die Oberbürgermeisterin von Köln, Henriette Reker. Sie alle und alle anderen ganz herzlich willkommen. Das Motto der diesjährigen Gamescom ist Vielfalt gewinnt. Gerade in diesen Zeiten, wo wir uns gemeinsam weltweit für mehr Vielfalt und Miteinander und gegen Diskriminierung und Rassismus einsetzen müssen, gerade in dieser Zeit lohnt es sich, auf die Welt der Spiele und der Spieler zu schauen. Gamer, das sind heute genauso Alte wie Junge, genauso Frauen wie Männer, genauso Menschen mit Behinderung wie Menschen ohne Behinderung. Gamer, das sind Menschen jeglicher Religion, Hautfarbe und Nationalität. Und trotz beziehungsweise gerade wegen dieser Vielfalt spielen sie alle friedlich gemeinsam zusammen und bilden eine großartige Gemeinschaft. Das erleben wir auch hier auf der Gamescom. Und wenn wir uns jetzt alle mal vorstellen, das wäre überall in unserer Gesellschaft so, ich glaube, es gäbe nichts Schöneres.
Oh, it's a hilarious joke.
Games sind das Leitmedium unserer heutigen Zeit. Die Entwicklerinnen und Entwickler von Spielen, die erreichen weltweit mit ihren Geschichten Millionen, Milliarden von Spielern. In Deutschland gibt es leider noch nicht so viele, die in die Welt strahlen, nicht so viele Spiele. Da müssen wir noch nachlegen, wenn es um den Entwicklerstandort geht. Und deswegen freue ich mich, dass Bundeskanzlerin Angela Merkel im letzten Jahr zusammen mit ganz vielen Politikern aller Parteien angekündigt hat, hier noch mehr tun zu wollen für den Entwicklerstandort Deutschland. Unser Konzept, das haben wir vorgelegt, jetzt muss es auch bald losgehen, damit auch wir noch mehr zu dieser großartigen Vielfalt der Games beitragen.
Promote Germany as a base for business. And
Here's
we will
the English
see some
translator. Oh my God, they did it.
Soon. But first of all, to all of you, have a fantastic Gamescom 2018.
I wonder if she's been doing. I wonder if she's been talking this entire time, and they just turned her microphone on.
Pete Samuels.
Oh, I feel bad for her. Supermassive Games. That was the team that did Until Dawn, right? On PS4.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. He's going to talk English. I wonder if they'll have a German translator for the native audience tuning in over there in Germany.
I feel very honoured to have been invited here today to this prestigious ceremony.
German translate over this.
The talented teams at Supermassive Games, and to be speaking to you all about our latest game announcement. Now, this particular announcement represents a significant milestone for our studio in more ways than one.
There's no chance it's Until Dawn 2, right?
The fans of our previous games have been patiently waiting for.
My cats are fighting next to me. Maybe it's Until Dawn.
You see, at Supermassive, we have a clear aim to deliver powerful cinematic stories, games that innovate in their space, that drive this particular genre forward in some way. Games that immerse players in the characters and the narrative and the manner in which they interact with each to create their own personal, emotional experience. And with these as the core values of Supermassive,
although he is wearing a Bandai Namco lanyard, so...
The Dark Pictures Anthology.
The Dark Pictures Anthology.
Brought to you through a new and exciting partnership between Supermassive and Bandai Namco Entertainment.
I was going to say, he's wearing a Bandai Namco lanyard.
Is a series of intense, standalone horror games.
Oh my God. They're basically
a different cast of characters,
spiritual successors to Until Dawn.
And pulling on different subgenres of the many available from the palette of horror. Each also delivering more of that cinematic, immersive terror that people who play our games have been asking us for almost every day for the past 3 years. And in each of the Dark Pictures, your decisions, your reactions to horror thrown at you will determine who will and who won't survive in these thrilling narrative journeys.
Your reactions will determine who survives?
The first of the games in the anthology is to be Man of Medan. And we're incredibly excited to be announcing this as the opener of the Gamescom 2018 conference.
Hell yeah.
It'll be playable on the show floor.
Let's see
at
it.
the Bandai Namco Entertainment booth, where you'll be able to play the game on PlayStation 4. That said, for the first time since we founded our studio 10 years ago this month, we'll deliver the Dark Pictures as multi-platform games. PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
No Switch.
With enhanced features for Pro and X.
No Switch.
We are delighted that a wider range of people will now be able to enjoy the games that
so
we
Supermassive is officially branching off from Sony.
Thank you, and I hope you'll enjoy this taste of Man of Medan.
Is it Man? Is he saying Medan?
From the Dark Pictures
Man of Medan, M-E-D-A-N.
Never been down there before.
Milan.
Diving.
Oh, I've got chills. Holy shit.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way.
It looks just like Until Dawn.
So is everybody on board and ready to go?
A terrifying new experience.
Yeah, more or less.
What do you know about this wreck?
Just rumors.
It was insane. It was like traveling through time.
Should have never gone down to that plane in the first place.
Oh, damn.
Every single thing you bring back has an essence. I told you to leave everything down there alone.
Texting Justin because him and I love this game. Until Dawn with us.
What are you doing?
This looks crazy. Man, it is Medan. He is saying Medan. I thought it was Milan.
Alex? Julia? Guys!
Whoa, my God. That's crazy. When is that coming out? 2019. Man of Medan 20. That's a day one purchase right there. That's a day one freaking purchase right there. No questions. No questions asked. The people that brought you Shadow Tactics. And the other folks with lots of great brands. Is this another Wild West game? Sure is. Okay.
Hey, darling.
This looks interesting. Ooh. Mission fail. Loading save game. That's hilarious. What is this?
Hey, darling.
Ooh, who's gonna get shot again? Oh, a sniper. Nice. Oh my God. What is this? This is crazy. This is a great trailer though to show. Oh, there you go. There you go. Take the gun. So do you have to fail over and over and over again to actually trigger the rest of the stuff to happen, I wonder? Desperados. Okay. Desperados. That looks interesting. I mean, I'll play it for sure. Seems, that little segment there was kind of janky. And this bell is really...
Please welcome
off-tone.
Creative Director from Me,
Dominique
Abba.
Okay, we got a THQ Nordic announcement coming in.
Hallo zusammen.
That's a fantastic shirt.
Hello, everyone, and thank
you.
I
want that.
On behalf of the entire Mimimi team, I'm proud to present today announce today a new Desperados in cooperation with Nordic.
Oh, okay. THQ Nordic is pumped that, so they're the team behind Desperados.
Launched on the market. There were actually to attract a bandito with a tequila bottle and actually to come around the corner with a cowboy, throw a knife at his back, and then the guy who's actually observed it actually is sent into the back and beyond with a sharpshooter. But it only works after hours of planning. But then was a time when top-down and techniques was no longer cool. For 10 years, there was no game of this kind, no Desperados, no Commandos. But 2 years ago, we revived the industry with Shadow Tactics. And now we have the great opportunity to work on a new Desperados, which is it is going to be a hardcore stealth game. In the tradition of the series, you will see new characters, old characters, you will blow up bridges, also
so it is,
gate crash weddings.
It is top down. That was literally just the aesthetic was for the trailer.
The best of the Desperados that you're ever going to play.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Xbox One, PS4, Steam. I mean, it looks interesting. The top-down, like the isometric view, it kind of puts me off a little bit.
The Prime Minister of North Rhine-Westphalia.
What?
Armin Laschet.
What? The Prime Minister of North Rhine? Why is the Prime Minister there?
Madam Mayor, Minister of State Baer.
It'd be like the President of the United States being at E3.
Tobias Hans, Premier from the Saar. Ladies and gentlemen,
North Rhine-Westphalia.
Minister from Spain. We are happy that this year Spain is the sponsoring country of Gamescom, the partner country. A warm welcome to you and to all the visitors and guests, gamers from Spain. It's very good to have you. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for
Gamescom,
putting on a show.
The 10th Gamescom. This was mentioned a number of times before. I don't have to repeat it again. I remember still when it got all started 10 years ago and how the computer games started in the first place. These mass products for leisure time purposes. This was great fun at the time, but not for a very long time. Today, games are entertainment. They are challenging for gamers. They tell complex stories and they contain messages and characters. And this is why in North Rhine-Westphalia we said we want, as you said it before, Minister, we want to actually make it stronger, this industry, this location here for this industry. And through the Media and Film Foundation, in a few months, we will have doubled the funds for what a state government can do. And this has to go on.
Nice.
This has to keep going because we know we are in European competition, of course, and this European competition, strangely enough, has different conditions in this internal market in Europe. And here I think we have to make sure that the location of Germany, that those developers in Germany have the same
he said Germany weird.
The same conditions and get the same support as in other countries. In Brussels, we make every effort at the moment that from next year, the production of games can be supported with up to 500,000 euros per game for the mass market. So this is part of competition. having the same conditions across the board. I've never heard so many positive reports and read so many positive reports as after last year. People said, well, games, this is tricky, whether the children are allowed to do it. But when the Federal Chancellor was here and said, this is good, then the people said it can't be all that bad. Then we have to take it forward. And this is why we have the lighting here. This was organized by the city and paid for by the state. We will do it together, this light show, to send out a signal to all those who haven't had anything to do with games before. You have a very special event in your city, and we hope that many, many people will enjoy the cultural program in the city next to the trade show halls in order to feel and radiate this particular atmosphere. And with this in mind, I wish a successful outcome to the Gamescom 2018 and fresh inspiration and ideas and success for the industry at large. Thank you very much and all the best to you.
Please welcome Creative Director from Square Enix.
Oh, Square Enix, here we go.
Michelle Koch.
Oh, that's probably going to be Tomb Raider, huh? I'm not expecting any
Thank you.
New crazy Japanese stuff.
4 years ago, we were
It's
here
Life is Strange.
At Gamescom
I forgot about Life is Strange.
Raoul Barbet to present our first game as directors, Life is Strange.
It's Life is Strange too. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that, but I did.
It was amazing and heartwarming. And that's why I'm extremely proud and honored to be here again today to present Life is Strange 2 to the world.
Okay.
Thank you.
So excited for this.
After the success of the first game, we challenged ourselves and with our talented team at Don't Know Entertainment to create a new experience, something different and something original, but while still keeping the core concept of the first game and expanding them to create our most ambitious project to date. And we can't wait to think what the player will think about it, but let's see a trailer first.
Yes, let's see this trailer. Here we go.
I have no idea where we are. Feels like we're walking nowhere.
It's not the kid from Captain Spirit.
I don't think Daniel understands what's going on.
They look like brothers.
I can't tell him the truth now. I just can't.
I have no idea what that says.
How am I supposed to take care of us out here?
They've got to be brothers, right? Shooting in South Seattle.
Don't move! Oh.
What?
What are we gonna do now?
Oh shit! Did he shoot the cop?
There's nothing we can't do. As long as we're together.
Yeah, this is a story of brothers. Ooh, this is going to be good. September 27th, episode 1 of 5. This is going to be good.
Thank you.
I can't wait for this.
So the game will be, a section of the game will be playable on the show during all the week, so I hope that we will come and test it. And we can't wait for you to discover the new story of our new characters, Sean and Daniel Diaz. So
Sean and Daniel Diaz. Okay, they are brothers. Okay. I'm digging it.
Please welcome the Managing Director of Ubisoft Blue Byte,
Ubisoft,
Benedict
here we
Grindle.
go. Blue Byte.
"2018 is a very special year for us at Ubisoft Blue Byte. We have opened a new studio in Berlin. We are celebrating the 20th anniversary of Anno, and you can play the amazing Anno 1800
Okay.
on our booth
Is there a
in
game
Hall 6
announcement in Anno
during
game?
Gamescom. We are also celebrating 30 years of Blue Byte this year. which makes us one of the oldest studios in Germany. 30 years old, but younger than ever.
I thought maybe they were going to do Splinter Cell at Gamescom. Frank thought maybe a new Prince of Persia.
And we are also celebrating
Turn the volume back up.
The 25th anniversary of one of our signature brands, The Settlers.
The Settlers. They killed the audio, though.
The Settlers has introduced the term Wuselig to the English language, which basically describes the bustling atmosphere that you create in your settlements when you play the game.
I've played The Settlers before.
And to celebrate these 25 years of Wuselig, I am very happy to announce today that we will bring enhanced version of the classic Settlers 1 to 7 games to Uplay this year. Please enjoy the trailer of The Settlers History Edition.
That sucks. I was actually thinking we might get a new game, a new Settlers game. Yeah, I remember these games. Oh my god. I totally remember these games. Specifically, the ones that they're showing right now. Remember Settlers 3? I didn't play this one. I didn't play 5. I didn't play this one either. Rise of an Empire. I have played this one though. So I missed 5 and 6. Ooh.
See you soon.
They are making a new one. They are making an 8. Okay. Little tease there at the end. Nice. November 15th.
And as you have seen, the Settlers History Edition will be available on November 15th this year. The Settlers would not be here without one man. So please welcome on stage the inventor of the Settlers, Volker Wertig.
Nice.
Thanks. It is very exciting that Blue Byte and Ubisoft enable us now to play all the classic Settler game on modern PCs. This will bring back so many beautiful memories. I still remember back in 1993 when Blue Byte was still something like a startup. And I personally was just finishing school, starting to create the first Settlers game on the Amiga at home in my living room.
And if you want to experience that nostalgia, you don't have to wait until November, because you can start getting Settlers 1 on Uplay starting today.
Nice.
Download it to your PC. You can also go to our booth in Hall 6, grab a keycard with a code and download it. And if you want to play it here, you can go to the Indie Arena booth in Hall 10 and play Settlers 1, 2, 3, and 4 at Gamescom this week. And there is more.
Of course there is.
There's one more thing we want to share with you today.
Settlers 8.
It is finally time to announce our new project. A game made in Germany with a truly global ambition. A game for which we have been able to put a team together that is outstanding and super experienced. And I am proud to say, Volker is a part of that team.
Maybe it's not Settlers.
It's time to be wuselig once again.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Today, I'm very pleased to announce a totally new The Settlers game that will be released in fall 2019.
Fall 2019.
We'll bring back the unique gameplay experience from previous The Settlers title and combine it with new, exciting game systems and fantastic graphics. Today, we can finally reveal it. Please enjoy the first trailer of the new Settlers.
Ooh. Ooh, it's powered by Snowdrop. This game is gonna look crazy. Wow, look at this. Okay. This looks awesome. I will lose so many hours to this game when it comes out in fall 2019. What? Are they calling it 8? No, they're just calling it the Settlers. Okay. That looks freaking fantastic.
To get a first glimpse at the new Settlers, please visit the Ubisoft launch in Hall 6. Make sure to check it out and have a great show.
They're so, like, just
please welcome
quiet and humble.
The Federal Government Commissioner for Digital Affairs, Minister of State, Dorothee Bear.
Their presenters are so crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to follow up from Mr. Grindel. We are seeing the 10th anniversary of Gamescom, 20 years of Anno, 30 years of Blue Byte, and I just turned 40. So
wow,
the
she's
whole
40?
gaming industry
She looks great for 40.
Growing older, but of course growing bigger and bigger, you know, all these bigger, better, greater. But Felix Falk, we may need bigger halls in future because there are so many politicians here, more than ever before. Sorry for the white card holders. But it's positive, and it's positive that you don't only have
crazy
the
that there's so many politicians at Gamescom in
from
Germany.
And the premier from
So different from like E3 or
does not need to
Paris
be here,
Games
really.
Week, PlayStation
I'm
Experience.
great. I find this commitment really great. Thanks for coming, Tobias. Of course, Your Excellency, Mr. Guerrao, thank you for coming here and being our partner country. We're happy to see so many Spanish visitors, but my colleague from Austria, Margarete Schramberg, is also here. Why did she come? I actually visited her in Salzburg, and I found that the digital administration in Salzburg works much better than here in Germany. So she asked me, what are your Germans better at? And I said, well, we're better at gaming. So Margarete, you can get some first-hand experience to see that I was right? And Armin, you actually gave me the cue, the Chancellor. 2 years ago, I promised that the Federal Chancellor would be here. I didn't say when. Fortunately, she came here yesterday. And of course, when you remember the A-team, I remember when a plan works out, because you said that made a difference, her being here. And everybody says games are just great. And the only pitfall, when I look at my colleagues, you know, Manuel Höferlin, Tobias Jatzon, we need something else to support, to actually create more of a shock in the German parliament. To support games is no longer shocking for parliament. Nevertheless, we will continue to support Gamescom, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish.
And finally, we've defined the roles and responsibilities, which is quite something. And maybe it took a bit longer with a long campaign, long negotiations, coalition discussions, and finally the coalition agreement.
At least we know how they're filling time between game announcements, now to stretch it out.
after more than 10 years where Parliament has really intensively addressed the issue of digital transformation, now, 10 years later, the situation is such that everybody wants to be responsible for it. So you no longer have to clarify who will be responsible for games. Well, there's actually competition for it, even in our first digital cabinet and all the rounds of discussion and negotiation at the Chancellery. There are so many volunteers. Everybody wants a bit of responsibility for games. And I'm really glad that the DCP is now part of the Federal Chancellery. So we are very fortunate to host the German Computer Games Prize with the Deutsche Presseamt, and of course that goes to the Federal Ministry. We have the Ministry for Digital Infrastructure as well. There are many civil citizens here who showed keen interest in the Gamescom also last year, and this is very good support to actually get the sponsoring ready. And I spoke with the Minister Andreas Scheuer. He's sending his best regards. He's not only responsible for Mario Kart, but for all the other games as well.
Nice.
He is extremely delighted, and he promised to be here in 2019, so our best regards to the minister in charge. But I will also take care of it together with him. And there's one last point I'd like to make. Those who can't get enough, even after all the days of the Gamescom, who would like to see more politicians here because it's so great, can come
no more
back
politicians.
Next weekend. We have an open day at the federal government. And I was asked who I would like to which association I'd like to present. And I said, well, the gaming association called Game.
I'm trying really hard to stay focused on this while they're just talking like this.
My invitation, and we will invite a gentleman to the Chancellery. Mario will be there. All the DCP winners will be there. So we will see that the gaming industry will have a high profile.
It's so weird, like I said, just how different Gamescom is handled in comparison to E3, Paris Games Week, Tokyo Game Show. Dance. She wants to
2 years ago,
dance.
Mrs. Reka, and it's still a hit on YouTube.
Please welcome the CEO of Koch Media.
Here we go.
Clemens Kundratitz.
Here we go. This is Deep Silver.
It is a great honor to be here. Thank you very much for inviting us. We are glad to share with you some news from Deep Silver. But before we go to the future announcements, we would like to turn back and talk a bit about the past and the present. First of all, congratulations to Gamescom. 10 years, it's an amazing anniversary. And it leads me to also look back to our company history. We started the company 1994. And in fact, I must say, the German company, Koch Media, has also a fair amount of Austrian power behind it.
Literally a Koch
I think
from Koch Media.
That combination proved to be quite
creative director from Square Enix,
and resilient. We, over the years, we have developed our company with the help and the collaboration with a lot of developers, publishing partners, and I'm glad to say that today we stand here as the leading European publishing partner, and we are proud to be working with the creme de la creme of global publishers, working with them in creating and publishing their games. But now let me turn to our announcements. We kick off in medieval Bohemia, when we travel back to the years this year's RPG bestseller, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and will release the next DLC, The Amorous Adventures of Bold Sir Hans Capon, this early fall.
Early fall. What did he say?
Also this fall, we are very much looking forward to our new open-world racing simulation, Dakar 18, which we're going to show at, which is playable at Hall 8 as well, Hall 9. Fantasy is key in our recently announced open world RPG Outward. It's a new game IP from
we just talked about this on the most recent episode of Max Level yesterday,
Thanks to the
Max Level podcast.
Option, this game is set to bring a new tone to open world gameplay, and it launches on February the 12th of next year.
February 12th. At least you didn't say February 22nd.
Diversity wins. This year's Gamescom theme is also underlined by our classic RPG, Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm proud to tell you that this unique combination of traditional pen and paper
it's so weird with their teleprompter on the stage, because like he's just going back and forth from the screens, just reading it.
And Xbox One next year.
So that kind of, I don't know, I guess it should be in front of them so they don't have to look down.
Our last announcement underlines the future of gaming is set here in Germany as well. It is therefore with great joy that we today reveal that our studio Deep Silver Fish Labs in Hamburg is working on the action RPG Saints Row the Third for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, it's not a new Saints Row.
Let's celebrate together the return
holy crap.
of the notorious Saints
Saints
to the
Row
streets
the
of
Third
Steelport
on the Switch.
in March next year.
Wow. Okay. I thought it was a new Saints Row. I got so excited for a second. This is just a trailer for everything Deep Silver. Outward looks interesting. Saints Row the Third's getting a little dated now, though. They need to make a new one. I'm the original. No, I'm the original. Koch Media, #1 European.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. I must say, I have one more announcement to make.
One more thing.
And that is a very special game. And the game is not many games can say that they are legendary. But one of the Deep Silver games that we are very much looking forward to release is Shenmue. Shenmue 3.
Yes! Yes! Shenmue 3!
This third iteration of the series will launch under Deep Silver and kicks off directly after the open end of Part 2. And this world-exclusive video here,
yes,
which I'm going to present, announces the release date.
Oh my God!
Of Shenmue 3.
Oh my God!
And I know that the fans are waiting for a release date for a very long time, and patience is sometimes necessary, like with good wine. But before we jump into the video, I can hand over to the one and only developer and creative director at YSNet, Yu Suzuki himself, who sadly cannot be here with us in Cologne, but took time to send us a personal greeting to all of us. So please enjoy.
Oh my God.
皆さんこんにちは。今日はゲームスコムに向けてショートトレーラーを用意しました。現実の世界では16年の歳月が流れましたが、シェンムー3では前作の翌日からゲームがスタートします。皆さんに楽しんでいただけると嬉しいです。素晴らしいゲームスコムをお過ごしください。
You're goddamn right I'm gonna enjoy. Oh my God. No. Go back to the screen, thank you.
東の凸国より海を渡りて現れり若者姫し力未だ知らず かの身を滅ぼすこともかの願い叶えしこともそのもの
Goosebumps running up and down my arm. Look at this. Look at this. We're getting a goddamn release date in this end of this trailer. This made staying up all night worth it. Totally worth it. August 27th. Yeah, 1 year. 1 year. 1 year away. 1 year away. August 27th, 2019. We are 1 year away from Shenmue 3.
This concludes the 2018
oh my God, it's over.
Opening ceremony. Enjoy a full week of games here at Gamescom. And follow the show worldwide on Gamescom.global.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't even know what to say. Holy shit. I'm speechless. Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3. August of 2019. We are 1 year away. 1 year away from returning to that world. And it's poetically beautiful that they announced the release date on the day that the 1 and 2 re-releases come out on PS4 and Xbox One and PC, I think. But it's just so poetically beautiful. I liked that. It was short, it was sweet. 45 minutes, opening ceremony, a handful of new game announcements, some looks at new trailers, and I really enjoyed it. What do we get? We got Life is Strange 2, the debut trailer. We're featuring brothers, Daniel and was it Sean? I don't remember, but we got 2 brothers in Life is Strange 2. It looks great. It looks fun. It's going to be more Life is Strange. I'm excited. Supermassive. I'm so excited. Supermassive Games partnering up with Bandai Namco to do a new dark anthology of games, and the first one is Man of Medan coming in 2019. It looks so similar to Until Dawn. My heart cannot handle it. We got a new Desperados, which is probably the only thing that I'm really not that pumped for from the opening ceremony, but still a new Desperados for those that like that stuff. That's awesome. What else did we see? We saw, God, what else did we see? I don't even remember. The Settlers. So there's a new Settlers game coming. Well, first of all, there's an anthology of Settlers games, 1 through 7, releasing November 15th of this year. But then they also announced a brand new Settlers coming in fall 2019, which looks absurd. The game looks absolutely amazing. I'm speechless with how great that game looks. It's powered by Snowdrop. It's going to be fantastic. Snowdrop is the same engine that powers The Division, so, you know, I know that's going to be a damn good game. And then obviously we end there with Koch Media announcing that Saints Row is coming to the Nintendo Switch, but not only that, Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3. Brand new trailer releasing August 27th, 2019. We are 371 days away. 371 days away from Shenmue 3. Let the countdown begin. Let the countdown begin. I don't know what to say. I'm so speechless. I'm so excited. We are over it here. They're going to continue something here in 13 minutes and 52 seconds. I don't know, man. I am so happy with what they did here. I hope they continue to do this every single year. I hope this is something that they are going to do every single year at opening ceremony, 45 minutes to an hour, handful of game announcements, and, you know, just, they had good stuff. They had good stuff. That's all I can say. But honestly, that's going to do it for our reaction video to the Gamescom 2018 opening ceremony. I actually was thinking I would be on a little bit longer. I actually thought this would maybe go an hour and a half, so it's kind of a nice little surprise that it's over before 6 a.m. But as always, thanks for checking out this reaction video made possible by LevelDownGames.com. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and go look us up over at twitch.tv/LevelDownGames for all of our live streams and event coverage. Until next time, Shenmue 3 is 1 year away, and the future is now.